In the original Dragon Ball, when Goku first set off for Namek, he trained like crazy under 100 times gravity. As a newly awakened base form Saiyan, 10 times gravity is the limit this body can handle right now, and the best trigger to unlock my potential. Warning, 10 times gravity far exceeds what an ordinary F-class awakener can withstand. Forced activation has a high chance of causing organ rupture. Continue? Boom! The second the warning ended, the gravity generator inside the training room let out a deafening low-frequency roar. Then, an invisible and terrifying pressure slammed down on me like a steel mountain out of nowhere. I grunted, my legs buckled hard, and I almost dropped to my knees. Every bone in my body creaked under the pressure, like it was about to shatter in the next second. My blood could barely move. My heart was like an overloaded pump, pounding in my chest like it was about to jump out of my throat. It was too heavy. Even lifting one finger felt like it would drain every ounce of strength I had. But I didn't back down. Instead, I forced the corner of my mouth up into that fanatical Saiyan grin, carved deep into my bones by the hunger for battle. So this is the price of power? Damn, this feels amazing! I clenched my teeth, planted both feet hard into the alloy floor, and slowly straightened my bent spine. Feeling the blood inside me start to boil, I growled, "Activate beginner skill, Kaioken." Ding! Kaioken activated! Ha! With my roar, the sleeping Saiyan blood inside me completely detonated under the pressure. Strands of dark red aura, visible to the naked eye, erupted from my body like burning blood-colored flames. The entire dim training room was painted blood red. The mountain that had been crushing me suddenly felt much lighter under the wash of that violent red aura. Not enough. Still nowhere near enough. I felt my power multiply inside me, and my eyes grew even crazier. Saiyans are a warrior race that keeps breaking through at the edge of life and death. Double Kaioken, triple Kaioken, 10 times Kaioken, boom! The violent red aura shot straight into the ceiling like lava erupting from a volcano. The alloy walls of the entire VIP training room began to tremble under that terrifying energy, even splitting with tiny cracks. At the center of this blood-red storm, I felt every muscle in my body packed with explosive, terrifying power. Even my tail, once seen by everyone as a fatal weakness, was now filled with incredible toughness, whipping excitedly behind me like a steel lash. Time ticked by. Inside this isolated room, I was like a tireless machine. Under 10 times gravity, I trained like a madman. Punching, kicking, dodging. Every move pushed this body's limits at a visible speed. White sonic boom clouds kept bursting through the air. 3 hours later, a piercing, highest-level air raid siren suddenly tore through the sky above Jiangcheng. I slowly pushed open the training room door. By now, my white shirt was completely soaked with sweat and clinging tightly to my body. It outlined muscles packed with explosive power, like a hunting leopard. The violent Kaioken aura had been perfectly restrained inside me, but if you looked closely, you'd see a shallow footprint left on the hard alloy floor with every step I took. With this sudden surge in power, I still needed time to adapt and control it. I walked into the lobby and found the Awakeners who had been mocking me earlier now in total chaos. Each of them stared pale-faced at the holographic screen in the center of the lobby, their eyes full of despair. The screen was showing aerial footage outside the city. A black mass of beasts surged toward Jiangcheng like a tide, leaving nothing alive in its path. In the sky, several massive flying demon beasts were spewing flames, blasting the defensive positions outside the walls into a sea of fire. The news anchor's voice, filled with barely hidden fear, echoed through the entire martial arts hall. Emergency bulletin. A C-class void rift has appeared in Jiangcheng's northern suburbs. An estimated beast tide of over 10,000 demon beasts is approaching. The military's first defensive line is in danger. The Jiangcheng Defense Bureau has issued the highest level mobilization order. All Awakeners in the city must head to the north wall immediately and defend Jiangcheng to the death. A wave of desperate cries erupted from the crowd. How did a beast tide suddenly break out? A C-class rift means there are high-level demon beasts comparable to S-class star spirits. Awakeners like us who aren't even B-class are just going there to die. Run. Head for the underground bunker.